If you love traditional quilt block patterns, this is the software for you. Once you have it, you'll find a million uses for it. You can use it for any quilt you make, from king size to minis, and print patterns again and again in any size you want. BlockBase contains over 4,000 pieced blocks. Think of it this way. A quilt book may have, at the most, 500 patterns each in only one size. With BlockBase, you'll have 4,000 quilt blocks in any size you want. So imagine you made a new block every day. It would take you 11 years to make them all. Since BlockBase has so many blocks, it also needs good search tools to help you find the block you're looking for, and this is part of the fun, for there are hundreds of ways to search. If you know the block name, just type it and you'll find the block. Almost know the name, but you're not quite sure. Is it bear's paw or bear paw? Type the part of the name you know and find all blocks with that word in it. This not only helps you find the block you were looking for, but brings up bonus block surprises as well. Or what about something more personal? Imagine you're making a block for your daughter Mary. Type in Mary and see if any special blocks share her name. Or, still thinking of your daughter, maybe she's a teacher and you'd like to make her a quilt based on the theme of school. This terrific search by keyword feature gives you over 100 different ways to look up blocks. So for teacher, you'd search by occupation. You'll find occupations from accountant to zookeeper here. Let's see what teacher finds. Here's a wide variety of schoolhouse blocks, the ABCs, a school bell, and even a block called the crayon box. These special searches are great for theme-related quilts. Under nature, for example, there's a whole category of pieced butterflies. Another favorite is pieced flowers. And there's much more here than meets the eye, because see this number? It tells you there are 382 flower blocks, and as I slowly drag this little scroll bar, I can begin to get the idea that I could play in here forever planning blocks for an amazing floral quilt. If I change the view here to show you 5 rows of blocks at a time, you can begin to get some idea of how many there are. Browse a bit further in this same category and you'll find stars. Here there are 728 blocks. That's a new star block each day for the next 2 years if you took one weekend off. They're feathered stars, Lemoyne stars, lone stars, variable stars, and more to use and reuse in whatever size you wanted. If you like making reproduction quilts, you'll love being able to find out which pieced patterns were the most typical and popular during a particular decade. There's a category called Blocks Perfect for Reproduction Quilts, and it really shows you how much quilts have changed over time. Choose 1855, for example, to see the most typical Civil War era patterns. Now jump ahead to the 1930s and you'll see the patterns popular 2 generations later. And that's not all. Click on any block anywhere in BlockBase and you can see the names that same block may be known by, and see when and where that particular pattern was first published. If you're interested in a particular source of old quilt patterns, you can even search to see all the other blocks published by that same source, like the Kansas City Star. Here you'll find 798 blocks published by the Kansas City Star newspaper. And if you find any block anywhere in BlockBase and you'd like to see what it might look like repeated in a quilt, you can see that too. When you're done searching and planning and are ready to sew, you can print a pattern for any block. All you do is pick the style, the size, and the options you want. print full blocks, numbered foundation patterns, templates, rotary cutting charts, or even see which perfect patchwork templates by Marty Michelle fit this block. Then you're ready to sew. BlockBase needs no other software to run, but it's also a great companion software for EQ7 or even earlier versions EQ5 or EQ6 because you can link BlockBase with your EQ program, then use all the blocks to design quilts. BlockBase is the CD version of the block collection assembled by Barbara Brackman, one of the best-known quilt historians worldwide, and it's a perfect gift for yourself or any quilt maker you love.